Get ready for the show, it's about to begin. Pro fan talk when we dive right in. Sports talk, hot takes, ain't nothing we lack. We the real fans, nothing holding us back. Mic check, 1, 2, y'all know the drill. We bringing the energy, we keep it real. Touchdowns, some liquid air on the slam dunks on the court. Every sport, every game, we holding down the fort. We breaking down the plays, dissecting the stats. Pro fan talk, we keeping it fat. Debating with passion, no filter, no doubt. We the voice of the fans, we scream and we shout.
What's up? What's good with you? What's happening with you? What's all the good stuff going on? Let me see what's going on here. WNBA Draft. I'm still trying to find it on my television. But what's good with you? Carlos says he's happy that his future wifey is gonna get picked. You crazy dude. The dude crazy about the Van Lit. What's going on, Cable? Y'all don't wanna. Let's see. Guy, here we go. Saw it before. Cable don't want. There we go. Lord have mercy. Thank you. ESPN HD. What's good, Kevin the PRF? Yes, Kev, you was the first pick, bro. You first out the limo, Carlos. Man, you better polish up that ring, bro. Better get the moving. So it's they getting started. I don't know if they gonna start is this starting the broadcast or is this starting the draft? That's what I want to know. Because let me get some light going on in here. I'm gonna turn on the nano leafs. So I'm gonna get some good light in here, but that's gonna make it hot as Hades in this piece. Let me see. All right, come on now. There we go. That's a little bit better. Get a little color. Much better. So what's good? Time for the draft. Time to get things started. Been waiting for this for a while, man. Been waiting for this. Paige Beckers, Angel Reese. Hey, I've been saying this for a while, man. Angel Reese has got social media on lock. She got it on lock. Paige Beckers, damn, they make a cake dome, man. Anytime you can see like the craters in somebody's face, that ain't good. But hey, it is what it is. So I'm trying to see if there's a feed that I can watch. There's ESPN, so I guess we'll do that. Yahoo Sports. I want to see if they get like a draft board or something like that. Trying to find something that's. There's the mock drafts. So there's the draft. Yeah, they don't really show much. That's it. Okay, let's go back to ESPN. I'm trying to think there's another. Nah, it just shows them on the clock. So they're gonna get Paige Beckers. I had an interesting question in the chat on Facebook, and I was like, because everybody's using the same terminology now, which is Paige Beckers is a generational player. Caitlin Clark was a generational player. Angel Reese is a generational player. How often can you have a generational player? That's what I want to know. Do I think Paige Beckers is a generational player? No, I don't. However, I do think she's an elite player. So Sarah Strong, I will put in that category because for Sarah Strong to do what she did as a freshman is absolutely incredible. So I put her on course to be a quote unquote generational player. Is Caitlin Clark a generational player? I think she is. After her freshman and rookie season, after what she did in college and then her rookie season, but the argument could be Paige got a chip out of it. So we can go back and forth about that. It's one of those things that is there a right or wrong answer? I don't know. But I am very I'm of the iteration of there's nothing I'm gonna tell you tonight that's gonna convince you one way or the other. Whatever you feel is however you're gonna feel for the next couple of weeks until something crazy happens. So I think obviously Paige is gonna go number one, and then Malonga is gonna go number two. Now I asked the question before: is Malonga? How come Malonga's not going number one at 6'6" and got feet like a soccer player? All right, Kathy, looks like we starting the draft at 7:30. Kathy Engelbert's up. She done already changed suits. She got a pink suit on now. She's bringing back the shoulder pads. So, and now we're going to have to, I don't want to listen to the speeches. I just want to see the names called. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Paige was smart to sign Unrivaled as well. She getting the bag. Yeah, she getting the bag. Yeah, she getting the bag. So, and a lot of people think that that's going to be. Do I see Fudd next to Paige? I don't know. Both of them coming off injuries. AZ Fudd, Paige Beckers, and Olivia Miles are all in the same boat. Now you can put Juju Watkins in there because they're all great elite level players, but they're all coming off of bad injuries. So, Fudd, I thought Fudd was coming out, but I thought Flau'jae was coming out too. So, it'll be interesting to see what AZ Fudd does without Paige Beckers, but she still got Sarah Strong. So I could see UConn they're gonna be in a tournament unless something dramatic happens, like like USC. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see once the season starts. I want to see where Kiki Iriafen is going to end up going, because that's going to be interesting to me because she kind of fell off once Juju got hurt. I was expecting her to take over in the tournament, and she didn't do it. Not even close. So I would have went third, but I think everybody waiting on the new CBA. And everybody's using I wanted to stay another year in college. I mean, just the money in college right now is just stupid. You see what the dude from Tennessee is doing. $3 and $4 million for college players. But people think that's such a big deal. And I just think that people don't really understand how much money the NCAA generates. I don't think they truly understand that. So I don't know. So we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, they're gonna do a lot of talking. They got Lobo and Drea Carter. I like Drea Carter better than Agumake. I just think, to me, Drea Carter, she's a lot smoother with her delivery. I think she knows more about basketball than Agumake. That's my opinion. She's better with the stats and everything. Agumake sometimes comes off like don't get me wrong, I like her, but it seems to me that sometimes Agumake comes off like always get one more point or about to say something and she's holding it in because she can't wait to say it. But yeah, I like Dre Carter. She cool, calm, collected. I like Rebecca Lobo. So I like that trio right there. Ryan Rucco, I used to listen to him on ESPN radio back in the day. So I think they got a good squad right there with the trio. And are they gonna what are they gonna do? Oh well. We'll find out in a second. You're gonna learn today. So they bringing it out. Is it gonna be Paige and Enrique? That's gonna be the same dynamic like Caitlin and Kelsey. All right, they're finally bringing the pick out. Is ESPN updated super quick? Yep. Paige Beckers. Oh, come on. Did my TV really just change channels on me? Wow. Are you serious? Are you serious? My TV just changed channels on. What? Oh my God. Wow. I don't know what the hell just happened, man. My lights is going nuts. Now all I'm red. I think we're being hacked or something. It's a hacker account. What the hell? My cable just went out. I see the pick on ESPN, and then all of a sudden the TV went out. So now I got no signal, and I'm trying to fix the source. You know, everybody done been through that. So let's go that, and HDMI 2. That should be it. There we go. Lord have mercy. All right, so now we know Paige Becker's going to the Dallas Wings. We knew that was coming. There we go. So is Dominique Malonga going to go number 2? And if she is number 2, is she going to play this year? Remember, Atlanta drafted that girl Nadia from Australia, and we never saw her again. Never. And she walked on stage and everything. We never saw her again. So I don't know what's up with her, and she's a pretty good player. So we'll see what happens. It ain't nobody in that Coliseum, and that's a small Coliseum. So they pumping that up a little bit, but all right, Carlos, go get your wife, man. All right, we finally got that out of the way. Who's next? Who's going? Malonga's going 2. And I guess they're gonna keep it going. Let me I didn't do my it's funny because it's only so much you can say in these situations. Like get your 2 questions out. It's hard to explain what they're going through, how they feeling and stuff like that. And you know, no shame on girl from ESPN, but it's like you can only answer so many questions so many different ways. They're gonna say everybody and their mother gonna say they gracious gratitude. It's an honor to be here. They say the same stuff over and over again, and you get like 1 or 2 questions. Like Holly Rose, she's gonna be asking the same question all night, all night. Carlos, man, you got to make a decision, bro. Is it gonna be Drea or Haley, man? Come on now. So we'll see what's going on now. Announcement coming soon. You crazy? And now you're gonna make somebody cry. Yep. See, it's only so much you can say, and they try to get those emotions and all that kind of stuff. But let me tell you something, man. It's awkward to have to answer questions and to have to and you emotional. Just like cut it off. She said Tex-Mex over barbecue, and you going to Dallas. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. She just got some endorsement. Did she walk on stage yet? I guess she did. I missed all of that. They all happy. Oh, see, they've been biting off the NFL. They're gonna show the war room. They show the war room. Uh, all right, let's get to camp already. Let me see. All right, what's next? All right, so we know Paige. Malonga's gonna be next. Is Malonga on site though? That's what I want to know. Is Malonga on site? Hold on. I'm a top contributor. Nice. Get this in here. All right, Malonga's in the house, so that's good. So there we have it. Number one. Who's gonna be the next one up? Who's gonna be the next one up? The list of skills and intangibles are endless. Beckers can shoot at all three levels with unprecedented accuracy for a guard. Knows how to put teammates in the best position to succeed and does it while minimizing mistakes. She can play either guard and will deliver. Oh, she can play either guard spot and will deliver winning plays at both. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So how much pick is in? So Seattle, the pick is in. Are they doing this like you got a timer, or are they going by the commercial break? Oh yeah, Carlos, you know they're gonna maximize that. They still trying to push it because they're trying to find somebody else to fill that seat. Um, with what you call it, with when Caitlin Clark ain't playing. That's the other part of it. They got all their eggs in one basket with Caitlin Clark. 41 games this year on television, and I'm saying that as an Indiana Caitlin Clark fan. Like I have no problem with it because I want to see Caitlin Clark and I want to see Kelsey Mitchell. But everybody else, I think they are they are making the play to to placate to the to what's popular, what's gonna generate the most views. And I say that because all of this is gonna come back and it's gonna be um, what they're gonna use as leverage to try to get the best CBA deal. Because they're gonna look at these numbers. The numbers this year in the WNBA is gonna be even better. It's going to be even better. Cody, you didn't miss nothing. We all knew Paige was going number one, so they made their pick, and now Seattle's number one. Why they doing something? They doing the thing on Diana Taurasi, I guess, retiring. And I don't want. I'm not a big fan of Taurasi. I'm sure I'll like Taurasi after she's done, but I thought Taurasi was a dirty player. They got to stretch this out, man. They ain't got a lot of teams. They don't have a lot of teams, so they gotta stretch it out. They're gonna go um, all the way through to the second round, and then that's gonna be it. Because I remember last year we watched all the way, and then I think Kate Martin was what, the first or second pick in the second round, and she wasn't even expecting it. So Vance, I'm glad you brought her up. I am so glad you brought her up. Um, Sarah Ashley Barker is going to be a baller. I hope she goes somewhere where they let her play. I hope they don't do the same thing because um, I think Rakea Jackson should have had more time. I think Alyssa Peely in Minnesota should have got more floor time. I hope she doesn't get lost in the sauce like that because I think she is somebody that nobody's talking about, and I think she's gonna get in the league and she's gonna be one of the people like, where the hell did she come from? So I'm with you on that. Sarah Ashley Barker, I think, is gonna be the surprise of the league this year. But it all depends on where she goes, who she's playing with, and if they even let her play. That's the thing. If they even let her play. Look at Daisha Fair last year. Daisha Fair got drafted and she didn't even make the team. She didn't even make the Vegas team. And you ain't gonna tell me that she wasn't any good and nobody picked her up. I'm like, that's some bull. So I think she went over. I guess she went overseas and making her money over there. She's somebody that should have been an unrivaled. A quick guard like that can penetrate, but you know they were just a stacked team. And this is the difference with the WNBA. How you gonna draft somebody in the first round and then not play them and then cut them? You cut your first or second round draft pick only in the WNBA. Where did she go? Daisha Fair. Where's she playing now? She was drafted. Yeah, she was drafted by the Aces. Where is she playing out of? She's playing Al Ula Club. I don't know what that is. Al Ula Club. I have no idea what that is. Clearly, it's overseas somewhere, but I don't know where. Oh, there she go. Yep, there go Dominique. Now I hope she plays this year because I want to see her. And that girl, Dominique Malonga, can dunk and can dunk. I won't say with ease, but she can do it comfortably in the situation. So um they only lose 20 million this year. Second pick. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I was watching some video clips of her yesterday and today. That girl is no joke. That girl, she's got really good feet. She's got feet like Timmy Batfack Bentley, but better because she looks like she plays soccer. She got that type of movement with her like she used to play soccer. So I was like, man, she looked like she comfortable with herself. She is quicker. She is quicker than she looks. She is quicker than she looks. She got them long strides, but she can move a long way in a hurry. So I'm with you, Carlos. She's nice. She's very nice. So she can, and that was it wasn't like a real like a war. Um, but it was like we were talking about it on Facebook, and then everybody was like, "Well, why shouldn't Paige be number one?" And I'm like, "That's not the question. The question is, why wouldn't somebody draft Malonga number one?" And the real answer is the star power. Not too many people have seen Malonga play. I never seen her play till I watched her highlights on YouTube, and you see enough to say, "Okay, she's for real." But Paige Becker's the star power is there. Now, if Malonga would have played her last 2 3 years at UConn or at Tennessee or at Notre Dame or something like that, would have been on TV every week here in the United States, you might have a different answer. But she is nasty. Dominique Malonga, if they play, she is nasty. So um, come on. There we go. Damn, and he got a picture of her. That's a shame. She's only 19 too. Sonia Citron on deck. Okay. Look, they got her in the camera. Holly Rowe don't even fit. All they can get is Holly Rowe's nose. Holly Rowe's only like 5'2". So yeah, that girl is she's the truth, man. She's the truth. I like watching her. And it is interesting because over in Europe, just like Gabby Williams, just like her, they've been playing in international competition for 2 3 years. They get them girls going early. They don't have to go through the whole college thing like we do over here. They get them started early, and they balling against European competition. And the professionals over here will tell you that the girls that play in Europe are a lot better than people realize. So is the competition better in Europe? Is the European competition better than the collegiate? I would say. I would guess. Let me go. Let me get the home page. Let me see. There we go. Anywho, oops. Come on, I don't see that. Ella Del Don. I was just talking about her the other day, but I was talking about her from the standpoint of, Ella Del Don was kind of back in the day a little bit, not that far back, but far enough to where I wasn't paying attention to the WNBA. I never saw her play live. The only person that I saw play live was Kelsey Mitchell. When I say live, I mean like I caught him on TV once. That was it. That was my introduction into the league. You know the story. But now the one person I was thinking about this the other day. I'm about to make a video about this, like to go back and look at all of the great WNBA players that built the league. If you gonna go all the way back, like who would be the one player that would translate now with all of the TV and the accessibility and the visibility? Who would be the one player you would want to bring? Obviously, everybody's gonna say Candace Parker. Um, I'm thinking maybe the one person that I saw highlights on, and I was like, that person just makes you go like, oh, like damn, that was nasty. Um, it was Tina Thompson. It was Tina Thompson. That girl, that girl's highlights was ridiculous, ridiculous. So Cynthia Cooper, that's another one. Shamika Holtzclaw. I remember Shamika when she was in college. Didn't she go to Tennessee? And you know what? I was up here in the area, and I never heard about her, never watched her. So who's up next? There you go, Sonia Citron. There you go, Sony. Cleaned up pretty nice. What is she? What is her background? Is she like Hispanic or Italian? Like I don't know. But yeah, she's Sonia Citron is damn good. Villa, female Bond Villa. Yeah, she does give you that look. She does give you that look. Everybody everybody's on all the women are on the shirtless look now with the blazer taped. So don't nothing get exposed. But hey, rock it. I saw when Kelsey Plum did it last year. Yeah, hit that like button. If Here's a question that we posed: if what you call it, if Paige Beckers, if Az Fudd was not there with Paige Beckers, would she have came back? Would she have played that came come back for this year, or would she have came back last year? She from New York. Yeah, see, you're gonna hear the same old rigmarole in front of my friends, family. It's an honor, blah 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 blah. Kiki Raf, Kiki going next. Okay, okay. Is that what the mock draft said? Sonia Citron. All right. Let me see. So Sonia's going to DC. So you got Sonia Citron, and then you got Aaliyah Edwards. That's a good duo right there. And I always forget that Sonia Citron is 6'1". So that's a good pickup right there. Is that Niel? That's Niel Ivy. Yeah, especially what Niel Ivy gonna do, man. Everybody left Notre Dame. Either that's par for the course now, or there's some there's some real truth to what nobody like in Hannah Hidalgo. Kiki Iriafen, Georgia Amore, Anisha Moreau, Sanaya Rivers. I like Isaiah James. I think Isaiah James is underrated. I like Sanaya Rivers, but Sanaya Rivers, like, I don't remember how many games Sanaya Rivers like really took over. But I like Isaiah James. Kiki, I like Kiki too. Um, I was disappointed. I ain't gonna lie. I was disappointed in Kiki. I told you about like the after Juju got hurt. I wanted to see a little bit more from her. However, I was more disappointed because I never got a chance to see Kiki dunk on somebody. And I know she can do it, and I know she can do it comfortably. Like she don't need a run and start. She ain't got to back up to the free throw line. She can take a pass, pivot, go to the rack, and dunk it down. But she never had a chance to do that.
In the 2025 WNBA Draft, the Washington Mystics select Okikiola Iriavan, University of Southern California.
So wait a minute. So now, oh, they with the Mystics too? Okay, they got a nice squad. They got a nice squad. She said Kikiola. So they gonna have a nice squad. They got Sonia Citron, Aaliyah Edwards, and Kiki Iriafen. Okay, I'm digging that. I'm definitely digging that. So um, Washington gonna have some weapons this year. Now, once again, we're gonna ask the same question: is Washington gonna let them play? Is Washington gonna let them play? Because I need you to dunk on somebody, girl, for real. I need somebody to go up. I saw the clip of Malonga dunking in the game. She got a fast break and she just happened to be down at the basket when her teammate got a steal and wasn't nobody else down there. So she just took one step and yanked it in there. I'm waiting for Kiki to do that because I know she can do it. She got a little hot sauce to her, a little bit. So that's gonna man, they got the duo right there. That's man, poor Holly Rose. She gonna need a damn massage after this. She looking up to everybody. Her damn neck gonna hurt. Okay. That is the Mystics. Man, the Mystics, they got a lot of picks. They got the sixth pick. So they got 3 picks. So Golden State is up next. Who's Golden State gonna take? You going for Anisha Moreau? You don't think they're gonna go for Haley Van Lith? ESPN has her as the best available. Haley Van Lith. I don't know. So what is Kiki talking about? So there we go. All right, we got to wait till the next commercial break. So all right. So you got this is ESPN's rank. Let me bring y'all into this. So this is ESPN's ranking. Shrink me down a little bit so you can see. All right, the Valkyries on the clock, but so they got the next available players. This is how they rank them overall. They got Haley Van Lith, Anisha Moreau, Sanaya Rivers, Sedona Prince. Sedona Prince is interesting because Sedona Prince has a history. Sedona Prince has an ugly history with domestic violence and stuff like that. And a lot of people are thinking that she might not even get drafted. I don't know if that's true, but I don't know. So you got Georgia Moore, Sarah Andrews, Janiah Barker. Got a girl from Slovenia, Leah Bartlemy. Allie Becky from Ball State, Kayla Cooper, Delia Daniels, KK Deans. I don't even see Ashley Barker on this list as the best available. So she might not even get drafted. She might not even get drafted. We'll see. Van Alhoffen's on there. I think what y'all thinking? Y'all thinking Van Lith? Haley Van Lith got the star power now, though. After what she did at TCU, she kind of got the star power. So we'll see. We'll see. You think she a second rounder? Yeah. It's funny how it just all of the opinions are varied so much because I know y'all not the only people that think Haley Van Lith is a second rounder, but ESPN got her ranked as one of the tops in the league. But are they going for star power, or are you trying to look at how somebody played? Why you think she left LSU? Her size killed her the year before. She was just getting destroyed. So it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting. Yeah, that wasn't no secret. All right, so who is it? Is it Sellers? Is it Cheyenne Sellers or is it Georgia Moore? Or could it Isaiah James? I like Isaiah James. I like Cheyenne Sellers. She got good size. Is she considered a point guard? Yep. Point guard, and Isaiah is a shooting guard. And Cheyenne Sellers, she got her about 3 inches, so 4 inches, really. So Isaiah James is nice though. I ain't gonna lie. But I would go, I don't know. Georgia Moore, 6'7", Sedona Prince, Sanaya Rivers. Sanaya Rivers really didn't like. I know she's good, but like if I'm looking for somebody as a first pick, I need somebody that's gonna be dominant. I need somebody to dominate. All right, let's see who we got.
With the fifth pick in the 2025 WNBA Draft, the Golden State Valkyries select EST from Lithuania.
Whoa, they took the girl from Lithuania. Tuesday, Josite. Okay. Wasn't nobody expecting that. 6-foot shooting guard from Lithuania. 6'1" wingspan. What I tell you about international experience. They looking for that. She got experience playing against people. She started playing in the Euro League when she was 17. So while everybody else was in college, she got 4 years of hard competition, hard playing, and guess what? The Valkyries ain't messing around. They looking for the best players, not just who's popular in the United States. That's a good one. I like the pick. Not what everybody was thinking about. Not what everybody was thinking. So I like the curveball. I like the curveball. So we'll see what's going to happen. CBA expires October 31st. Yep. So how old is she? Hold on. How old is she? Did they say how old she was? She is 19 years old. So she's had 2 years of professional ball. Okay. I still like the pick. But I go back to the question I asked earlier about the girl from Australia last year. What is it with these contracts they have overseas where they can't play in a W? Like, I don't understand what that is. Gabby Williams kind of got into that last year when that whole thing, when after she ripped the Americans a new one in the Olympics, and everybody was like, "Yeah, we need to get that girl here," and she was like, "Hold on, I tried to come because it was, I think it was, Angel Reese was sending out smoke signals, and she was like, Nah, let's not go there. Let's not rehash the Chicago situation." So, you think Sellers is on deck? Now, let me ask you this: do you think Golden State made a mistake? I don't, but it all depends on if they let the girls play or not. So that's the key. There you go, Georgia Amore. They went for the short. They went for the short guard, 5'5". They went for the short guard, 5'5". The Kentucky girl. I thought they would have went with Cheyenne Sellers, but now you got some. Now you got a little quickness. Okay, so that gives you Kiki Iriafen, Sonia Citron, and Georgia Amore in DC. DC is going to be a team to watch, so that should be fun. Come on, Kathy. I want to see Kathy like dap them up like they do in the NFL. Ooh, good crossover. Nice little jumper. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, she stood on it too. Good move. She got quickness. She got quickness, but she gonna need it being 5'5", going through them trees. So let's see if Washington makes the most out of this. Let's see if they make the most out of this. Come on now. Let's go to their page. What are they talking about? Press release available. Done. First round picks. Read more. This is a trash website already. Can we get some? Can we get some pictures? Come on, man. You should have somebody like updating this. Come on, man. Come on, Mystics. That's terrible. You should have somebody updating this. Come on now. Let's see. Got that. Got that. We got all the people. We knew that was coming. Paige Beckers, Dallas. That's my video. Yeah, man. Is it me or is everybody like messing around on the coverage, man? Come on. So I don't think Golden State made a mistake. I would have went. I went Monroe. Just I would have went Sellers because I like this. I like the size. Sellers can shoot. She is quick. She got all. You got all the same qualities except you get 4 more inches of height. So so damn. All of them gone. Yeah, you already know that, Carlos.
Yeah, but they don't want to call this a rebuild for them. They're looking at it more as a reset. And when you look at the pieces that they have been able to sign,
See, even again, they with this best available, and I was like, okay, did they consider the girl from Lithuania or from the people from overseas? What's up, Tip?
this is a solid group that I think is able to contend for playoff
Pick 7. All right. Let me just say this that this app, this draft cast is kind of hot garbage. I am not happy with this at all. And I can't, I want to stream it, but I can't because I I just got over one strike. You know, if you broadcast copyright stuff, that's when they get you that the YouTube hit you with that strike. All right, 7th pick. Who they got?
With the 7th pick in the 2025 WNBA Draft, the
Nisha
Connecticut
Moreau.
select Anissa Morrow, Louisiana State University.
Nice. Kim Mulkey. Kim Mulkey looked like she walked through, stained glass window with glue on. She be wearing them crazy ass outfits. Kim Mulkey sometimes be yelling. She be looking like Cruella DeVille. That's funny. All right.
When you think about a team that is starting new, you want to bank on the things you can count on. You want to bank on what you know. What does Connecticut know? They have a player that is going to work relentlessly.
Yeah, we got a ways to wait to the fever pick, but
In her career, you know what to expect with Elise Moore. And even though
yeah, she don't mind going up for rebounds. Smidak. That's my issue with Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston does not pull down rebounds like she's 6'5". She just don't. Like she got what I call big girls disease. She's always been the biggest girl in the gym. So, you know, she never came down with force or anything like that. So Anissa Moreau, good pick by Connecticut. They better get us some help. They better get us some help. Because she coming from a program where she's not used to losing. She's not used to losing. Yo, I don't even know if that's a Elton John jacket, bro. I don't know what that is. That's next level. That's next level. They ran to the podium. That's not Elton John, dog. That's something. That's something else. That's something else. All right. And Connecticut got the next pick. So who did they get next? They got 2 picks just like DC. And Chicago's coming up very quickly. So I'm very happy to see. I want to see what LA is going to get, but I want to see what Chicago is going to be doing. Damn. She had on a kaleidoscope jacket. That jacket looked like wearing 12 pounds, all of them cut pieces of glass on there. She looked like a science project. Now, see, this is the stuff that kind of make me mad. You see how close up they zoomed in Connecticut? It's probably about 300 people there. They in that one section, and that one section ain't even filled up. That's a shame. And then you see the mascot was waiting for the cue for the camera to be on, and he pumped them up. That's a shame. Some places you just shouldn't do that. Or if you're gonna try to do that, you got to produce it. You got to swallow your pride and produce it, and just make sure that once if you're gonna just show one section, make sure that one section is filled up to the tippies. All right, Connecticut's back. Who's the duo?
with the 8th pick
Anissa
in the
Moreau and
2025 WNBA Draft, the Connecticut
Sanaya
select
Rivers. Nice,
Sanaya Rivers from NC State.
nice. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I would have rather see Sellers go because I think Sellers might be the better player in this particular situation. Somebody got to feed the ball, but Sanaya Rivers. All right.
Sanaya Rivers, a 6'1" long guard, and
These outfits, boy. Yeah, Kev. So does that put Sellers in LA or is Sellers going to Chicago? Ah, that's gonna be crazy, man. That's gonna be crazy. Mm. All right. I tell you what, man, not for nothing else, you're gonna have so Connecticut and DC. The benefit that you got right now, DC, is because you got so much visibility on the women's game, the collegiate women's game. You're gonna have more of that fan base follow because Anissa Moreau, Sanaya Rivers, they're gonna have to play. They are going to have to play. Sonia Citron, Kiki Iriafen, and Georgia are more. They are going to have to play. And you put them with Aaliyah Edwards and whoever else they got. DC might have something to say. DC might have something to say, but we'll see. But Connecticut might put some people in the seats. Now they gotta live up to the standard now. They gotta live up to the standard, but that collegiate fan base, like proven last year with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, your fan base will follow you. I think it's going to be the same thing. Whoever gets Haley Van Lith, just like Haley Van Lith is going to be this draft's what's her name, Kate Martin. For whatever reason, everybody fell in love with Kate Martin. Everybody did. Um, I don't think Ashley Barker's going in the first round. I don't think she's gonna go in the first round, dude. Ashley Barker, like I was just saying, she gonna be in the same boat like Kate Martin. Wasn't expected to be there, just glad to get drafted. And then once you give her an opportunity to ball, she gonna ball. But these young girls, especially with DC and with Connecticut, they're gonna have the opportunity to play a lot. So we're gonna see who's got the juice and who doesn't. Um, I think Sonia Citron, she's gonna be good. Kiki Iriafen, it'll be interesting to see how they play her. But I mean, she's a good player, and she's gonna have good players around her. So it'll be interesting to see how much better DC is than last year. Because Aaliyah Edwards, she got lost in the sauce. She didn't have any help. Aaliyah Edwards looked like how Kelsey Mitchell was in Indiana. Kelsey Mitchell was the best player in college basketball when she came out, and Indiana couldn't do a damn thing. And last year, the Mystics looked the same way. Atlanta looked almost the same way. Atlanta came on towards the end and got better, but DC need work. So we'll see it. We shall see it. Fever gonna get a solid pick. We'll see. Fever in good shape because the Fever got Stephanie White, so I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I feel bad. I don't feel bad. No, let me. I don't feel bad for Stephanie Sides. However, it did surprise me that somebody didn't pick her up. That did surprise me. So I don't know what that's telling me. Is that telling me that she didn't want to work, that she just want to chill out and regroup and take care? Because I know she got a young kid, but what is she? You know, how come she's not somewhere else right now? Indiana is Indiana is 19 and 20 in the second round. So we got picks 19 and 20. So we got the seventh and eighth pick in the second round. So we got two in a row. So we'll see. We shall see. LA Sparks is on the clock. Let's go back to round one. Go back to draft class. I do not like this draft cast thing. This is not crazy. I ain't crazy. Round one, pick 8. So Chicago's up. Or is it Chicago or LA? LA is up. Why is it, dude? ESPN, man, get on your shit, dude. Previous pick, Connecticut, Sanaya Rivers. Next pick, Chicago. That's wrong. The next pick is LA. Pick 8. Okay, so that's okay. That's pick 10. So I guess they're going by LA's the pick is in. So okay, that's confusing, bro. Yeah, I'm not happy with this ESPN draft cast thing. This is not good at all. Uh-oh. Who won the drinking game? Who won the drinking game? Who won the bingo? How many minutes until they put Caitlin Clark's face on the screen? That was on the bingo card tonight. How many minutes until they put Caitlin Clark's face on the screen? So yeah, Chicago has 10 and 11, then it goes back to Dallas. Dallas has the last pick in the first round. So let me see. Oh Lord. Kelsey Plum, De'Erica Hamby, Rakea Jackson, Cam Brink, LA. So who is LA trying to bring in? Who is LA trying to bring in? Kelsey Plum is going to be a baller. Would they do a Sedona Prince in LA? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, they do got to put these picks in because it is going slow as molasses. Civica, maybe they go guard. The chick from Slovenia, okay. Yeah, they have LA Plum. They have Kelsey Plum. They got to have somebody to back up Cam because Cam's coming off that injury, so she got to get her mental right. So we'll see. All right, what we got? Oh, they took Sarah Ashley Barker. Nice. The girl from Alabama. Hey, shut my mouth. I didn't think she was gonna make it in the first, but that girl's a baller. That girl's a baller, man. That girl is a baller, man. I was impressed what I saw out of her. So that's yeah, man. I like that pick. I didn't think she would go that high though. Be honest with you. That's a good pick by LA. I like that. I like that. I like that. Penetrator. Nice.
Well, I wanted to remind everyone who's watching, yes, you are that young woman who had to hit those three free throws to get to overtime. You dropped 45 points in a double overtime game. You are made of some steel.
All right, that's a good pick from LA. That's a good pick from LA. I'm digging that one. I'm digging that one. All right, Chicago, you on the clock. All right, all my Angel Reese and Chicago Sky fans. Chicago's on the clock. Yeah. Hey Vance, I think listen, man, LA gotta let Rickea Jackson play. With Rickea Jackson and you got Kelsey Plum, somebody that can penetrate and dish the ball off. I'm looking for Rickea to have a much better year. Rickea got overshadowed last year because LA just wasn't a good team. So hey, I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 100%. It all depends on what Brink looks like. If she come back, if she get her mentals together, because I know the body's gonna be right, the knee's gonna be right, but you gotta get over that mental hurdle. You got to get the mentals to let your mind has got to know that your knee can handle the pressure, and that's the last part of the rehab that you can't you can't do it until you get in the game situation. You get knocked around and you fall on that knee or land on that kneecap, and then you bounce up and keep playing. That's when you figure out. Early, just like Paige Becker's early in the year, she got her knee bent a little bit, and it was a scary moment because that was the first time, she took a shot to the knee, and she got herself out of there, got it together, got back in the game, and continued the ball. That was when her mental got together, and she knew she was good. So Cam's gonna go through the same thing, and that's something that you ain't gonna do in practice. I don't care how hard you practice. You got to be able to go full tilt in the game. It's got to happen in the game for you to get right. So I'm gonna be watching the Valkyries though. I like the coach from the Valkyries, and just want to see somebody new. I might have to give me some Valkyrie. I'm definitely gonna be buying merch this season. I got to get me a Indiana Fever golf shirt, and then I might get me a Valkyrie, a Golden State Valkyrie golf shirt. I'm all about the golf shirts, man. So, not sorry, Vance, not on the same team. That's a good pick for LA, though. I like that pick. Chicago's up. All right, all my Chicago people, where you at?
With the 10th pick in the 2025 WNBA Draft, the Chicago Sky select Aisha Sivka from Slovenia.
The Slovenia girl, 6'4". Tyler Marsh. They got another big. They got another big.
I think this is a really intriguing young player. She's 6'3" and long.
That's crazy.
She has a really quick release on the 3-point shot, catch and shoot type player. You look at her and wonder, can she be the next Lindsay Phoenix? When she has the length to be able to
Well,
defend on the perimeter, the skill set on the offensive end, and certainly the size at 6'3".
I agree with you, Vance. She shoot wide footed too. You don't see that a lot. Asia Sika. All right, I like that pick. Like that pick.
Well, you come from Slovenia. You're known as a great shooter, but you have a favorite WNBA player. Who do you compare yourself to sometimes? I love to watch her. I think people compare me to her.
Couldn't even tell who she said.
You have such a similar game. You're such a great.
Yeah, Kev, that was a good pick.
He was a good player too. He's done.
That's a good pick by Chicago. I didn't see that coming, but that's a good get. That is a good get. That is a good get. Let me see.
It's not a hobby.
All right, they got another pick. Are they gonna go right to it, or we got to go through the commercial and do all that kind of stuff again? Oh, we're gonna have to do all that stuff again because they're gonna Gino REM is next. So, good pick by Chicago. Yeah, but that girl can shoot. That girl can shoot. Let her shoot. We'll see what they're gonna do. Tyler Marsh got somebody right there. He got somebody right there. So we'll see. Pow to Chicago? I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening, man. Let's just throw this damn best player available shit out the door because clearly ESPN don't know what the hell they're talking about. Tahina Pow, does Chicago need a shooting guard? If you're gonna go Michaela Thompson, maybe? I don't know. I would go Cheyenne. Cheyenne or Isaiah? No way they would pick Sanaya Fagan. They don't need another power forward. Not with Angel Reese and Camilla. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. So I don't know. Maybe Pow. I couldn't see that happening. Not to Chicago. Uh, I mean, hell, they can get that from the chick from Slovenia. That girl shoots from deep, and she's 6'4", so she's gonna be hard to guard on the perimeter. She's gonna be hard to guard on the perimeter. So, um, we'll see what they're gonna do. We'll see what they're gonna do. Oh, they got Gino up there, so they're gonna be talking for a minute. Lord have mercy. All right, Chicagoans, who you think? Who's gonna be the second pick? Who's gonna be that second pick? Let's see. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, get through all of this, man. I tell you what, man, they stretching this out. I guess they did the same thing last year. Because you don't have so many teams, they got to stretch it out. And I hope they serving, you know, chicken fingers and fries in there because you got a lot of free time in between picks. A lot of free time. So best available: Haley Van Lith, Sedona Prince, Michaela Timpson, Cheyenne Sellers, Isaiah James, Tahina Pow, Serena Sundell, Sanaya Fagan, Lucy Olson, Aaliyah Nye, Deona Gatson, Rhea Marshall. Rhea Marshall. Now she's somebody that got busy. And you talking about a big 6'4", can rebound the ball and can be a force that can infiltrate and try to get to the blocks and get to the rim. So we'll see. You got somebody, defense wins championships. Defense wins championships. So we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. We shall see what it looks like. Ugh. They still talking for 5 minutes. Yeah, you know they're gonna do that, man. You know, it's you know it's gonna happen like that, man. You know what's gonna happen. So yeah, I guess they making chicken salad out of chicken shit. What you gonna do? It is what it is. Yeah, the WNBA website for the ESPN is trash. All right. So you got the girl from Slovenia. Chicago's got another pick. Who they gonna get? Who they gonna get? Who are they gonna get? All right, I'm tired of seeing Gino already. Come on now. Boy, they eating up the clock, man. Acquire arrow. I can two them all start 5 times again. Chicago gonna have a good team, man. Chicago gonna have a good team. All right, let's get to the pick. Let's get to the pick. Yep. So Chicago gave up their pick next year, but they waiting for the year after. The year 25, 26, 27 is when 27, 28 is when Juju Watkins comes out. What? Oh, they took Van Lith. They took Van Lith. They took Van Lith. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that is hilarious. Oh man. They took Van Lith. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. All right, Carlos, your girl looking good in the black. I don't. Didn't they not get along? Didn't Angel Reese and Haley Van Lith not get along, or am I making it up? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's funny. You think that's a reach? Oh my god. Again. Well, let me be honest with you. If they got that 6'4" chick from Slovenia, she the one should be Gardner. so she can contest that shot with that 6'4" wingspan. So um I I don't I don't know about that pick, man. I don't know about that pick for Chicago. So I don't know. I'm about to do some homework on that, and I'm about to talk to some people that really follow uh Haley Van Lith when she was, because I got a friend, I got a podcast friend that's from the Bayou, so she all about Angel Reese and LSU, and she from down in that area. So I'm about to do some homework on that one. Yeah, taking Van Lith over Sellers is a crime in and of itself. I agree 100%. When you get the same type of player, a little bit better player with a little bit more height, because she's gonna get caught in the same type of sauce. She's gonna get down. You get caught in the weeds like that, she's gonna have to give up the rock. So she gonna end up just being a facilitator, but at the end of the day, you know, she gonna have to, she got to go to camp and show and prove, man. So yeah. You already buying your tickets, dog? You a Chicago Sky fan now? I ain't mad at you. Uh and not for nothing. Don't be surprised if there's a couple of trades that go on before the season starts. That's still a possibility. So Kitty gonna be Kitty gonna be hot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me holler at my boy real quick. Oh man. Uh that's crazy. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Go Bay. Yeah. I do like the girl from Slovenia, but that was a, well, we gonna find out. We gonna find out. So you know what? She got to report to camp, and she got to ball and act like she belonged, just like everybody else. And with all of the stuff that that girl done been through, you know, maybe she gonna prove some people wrong. You don't get to that place uh, without going through something. Isaiah James goes to Dallas. I like that. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Isaiah James goes to Dallas, so now you got somebody coming off the bench to give Arike a blow, so she don't dribble all the air out the ball, because she can do that again. Dallas, Kev, you late, man. Dallas took Isaiah James. I don't think Sanaya Fagan was going in the first round. Yeah, Isaiah James is she a point guard. She can, I mean, she a shooting guard. She can shake and bake, come off the dribble, and make shots. So, ooh, so Isaiah James can do that. So I like that pick for Dallas. I like that pick for Dallas. So her and Paige Becker's gonna be playing together. I can see that happen. That's a little shake and bake. That's definitely a little shake and bake, because she's much faster and quicker than Paige Becker's. So I don't know if they got enough shots for that. But again, they said the same thing about Caitlin Clark and what you call it, and Kelsey Mitchell in Indiana. So, you know, you never know till you get there. So I don't know. Dang it, I just missed that. Somebody just posted something. Oh God. Let me see if I can. Let me see if she know. Oh man, we didn't see this coming. Well, you like a little. You like a little. You like a little drama, right? You like a little drama. So we'll see. Good depth for Dallas. Nah, they don't have to do that. You think the Ace is gonna take Pow Pow? Not really. Not really, Carlos. She watched the Eagles. But that's about it. So no, she's not like a real WNBA fan. Dude, it's like we watch the Eagles and um then it's like all Food Network competition shows. Chopped, Guys Grocery Games, um, Iron Chef America. We like all of that stuff, man. We Food Network junkies, so who they gonna get, man? Who are they gonna get? Oh my god. I keep picking in on one of my friends, their live podcast, and everybody just look mad. Everybody just look mad. But we gonna see, man. You don't know nothing until they get on the floor. Right now, everybody is paper tigers. And I'm saying the same thing about Indiana. We got all those good players, and we brought in people and veterans, and Dewana Bonner's here, and Sophie, and we got all of these people in. We got a new coach, all of that type of stuff. But until I see it on the court going up against somebody else, we all paper tigers. It don't mean a damn thing. It don't mean a damn bit of difference. They still got to get to know each other. They still got to gel. They still got to learn how each other plays, how fast each other is. That's one of the things that Caitlin Clark had problems with last year. Everybody wasn't ready for her passes. You got to be able to judge somebody's speed to gauge you know, how much heat you're gonna put on the pass, how much English you're gonna put on that spin, all of that type of stuff. So you got to know your personnel. You got to know your team, what they can, what they can't do, their strengths and weaknesses, all of that type of stuff. And sometimes gelling like that as a team takes a while. Some teams can do it quickly. Most teams don't. So anything can happen. Not to mention, you still got the umbrella of injuries that just still exist. You still got to deal with that type of stuff. So, um, you know, everybody want to clown on Haley Van Lith, but guess what? They took her. They took her for a reason, and that's another one of those situations where I got to look at Tyler Marsh and be like, he ain't stupid. He's not stupid. Or is that a Jeff P move? Is that a Jeff P move? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Mm-hmm. WNBA Draft. All right. How long we got to wait? Melissa Smith. Melissa Smith is another one that's not as good as she should be. You know what I'm saying? Melissa Smith is 6'4". She can jump now. She can. Melissa Smith pulls down rebounds the way I think Aaliyah Boston should pull down rebounds. But it's everything else where Melissa Smith gets streaky. So, but she's another one that, in my opinion, she should be better than she actually is. And I'm not sure, where the disconnect is. So she down there with her girlfriend. So, hope she happy. Hope she happy. Las Vegas, Asia Wilson, Jewel Lloyd, Jackie Young, Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray is going to be a beast next year. Chelsea Gray was hurt all last year, didn't come back. She was out of shape towards the end of the year. She played an Unrivaled, got herself back in shape. So I'm looking for her to have a great season this year. The point guard will be back. All right, who's up? Who we waiting on? Aces are on the clock, and they're not going to get Sedona Prince. They're not going to get anybody in there for this Asia. It's Asia Wilson's show, so Sedona Prince is not going to get drafted. Cheyenne Sellers, she's still available at 6'2". Like, what do they need though? What do they need? Las Vegas. Shooting guard? I don't know. Oh, they picked Aaliyah Nye. Okay. Okay. Got a little size. Another girl from Alabama. Another girl from Alabama. I like that. A 6-foot shooting guard. Okay. Yeah, she took 64% of her field goal attempts from 3, but what was her 3-point? She shot 45% from 3. That's pretty damn good. Damn. Out of how many shots did she take? 3 points, 3-point percentage. Yeah, it's not gonna tell you. Not here anyway. I want to see season totals. Yeah. Damn, she shot 45%. That's impressive. 45.5% from 3. And she was 45.4% from the floor. So that girl can shoot. That girl can shoot. I like that pick. That girl can shoot the lights out. 45 and 45 from 3 and from the floor. That's impressive, man. That's impressive. I thought Cheyenne Sellers was going to go in the first round. That surprised me. It's interesting how they're not even listing Sedona Prince as best available. That's interesting. But Aaliyah Nye, I like that. That's a good pick. See, everybody gonna be paying attention. At least you think so. At least you think so. So who's up next? Who's up next on the clock? Go back to the draft. We're round 2. Aaliyah Nye, first pick in the second round. Dallas is up again. Damn.
With the 14th pick in the 2025 WNBA Draft, the Dallas Wings select Madison Scott, Ole Miss.
Nice. Nice. 6'2" shooting guard. Woof. Mm-mm.
hear their name called at 12 and 14 because Dallas has space on their roster.
Wow.
Madison Scott, a 6'2" player with 6'5" wingspan.
Oh, Lord, 6'5" wingspan.
She can guard 1 through 5 at times. She can play the 2, 3, or 4. So good getting her
46% from the floor.
wingspan.
Um,
The three-point line, but very good at what she can do. A hard worker, a very coachable young woman as well. She's an absolute dog on the defensive end.
Mm.
Line is already going
I like that. I like that. I like that size, man. When you got a wingspan like that, that means she's hard to block. Her jump shot's hard to block. Mm. That's a good pick, man. I'm with you.
Well, Madison, you just had a hug with your family members at the table that was just choking me up. There's a lot of love in your family. Tell me, what is your why? You wanted to talk about what has motivated you to be standing here tonight. Those people right there. You know, my circle, my siblings, ones.
Well, it's gonna be fun to watch this year. It's gonna be fun to watch this year, and I hope that all these teams that have learned their lessons, and they're gonna let these young girls come in here, and they're gonna get some court time. They can't put all of the rookies on the bench. They can't do that no more. It's too much at stake. There's too much at stake. So I want to see these girls play. I want to see these girls play. So I don't know. I'm trying to find her get like game to game stats, but I don't feel like going through this whole thing to do it. All right, let's speed this up. Let's speed this up. Let's speed this up. Who's up next? Minnesota finally got a pick. Let's see what they're gonna do with it. I'm hoping Alyssa Peely gets a chance to play this year, and they don't keep her at the end of the bench. That pissed me off, but it is what it is. All right, Maddie Scott. And then Chicago got another pick. So we'll see. We almost there. It's gonna take Dan forever. So, but all right, these lights are getting hot. Let me go grab a drink real quick. Let me put you back on the draft cast. ESPN garbage stuff. See, man, ESPN don't know what they talk about. All right. So Madison Scott got picked up. Minnesota's on the clock. Best available is Sedona Prince. Best fit is Tahina Paopao, based on what they say. And then of course Chicago's after that. So we'll see. Let me see if I can wait to this last pick. No, they're gonna be talking for a minute. All right, I'll be right back. Where's my cover? I'm supposed to have a. Where's my camera cover? Oh, I had a camera cover. Basically, it was just like a rag that I would. Yeah, this. So, oh, I'm looking for this. Minnesota Lynx select. Anastasia Oleri Kosu from Russia. All right. Okay. So they don't announce the pick anymore? Chicago, Maddie. What? Okay, so they just rolling through it now. Okay, okay. Wow. Okay, so are they gonna keep this going? They got like 2 picks in like 2 minutes. That's a good pick. Okay, so now they got the 2 minute clock going. Are they gonna abide by it? Huh? All right. Let me go get something to drink real quick. Get a snack. I'll be right back. We got some stuff going. Hold on. I'll be right back. And we're back. You know, I got my favorite snack. You already know, Carlos, frozen Snickers ice cream bar. Not a sponsor, but Snickers, if you want to sponsor, brother, holler at me. I'm just saying. All right, the pick is in for Golden State. We'll see. All right, let's see. All right. Who's the next pick? Let's keep this moving. Let's keep this moving. Sellers to LA. You calling that now? So you got Maddie Westfeld, Golden State. Then you got Atlanta. Then the Fevers got 2 picks. You think, Kev, you think West Bell is a reach? Why did they do that break? I didn't understand that.
With the 17th pick in the 2025 WNBA Draft,
There you go, Cheyenne Sellers.
select Cheyenne Sellers, University of Maryland.
Nice. So technically, Kev or Alex, it's LA. It's Golden State, so that's California, so that's close enough, though. Didn't her dad play in the NBA? Mm. Yeah, man. I don't know what people were thinking of or thinking about. I don't know. Could be injury. Could be injury. She wasn't favoring it. Well, nah. Sanaya Fagan was not picked. Look, don't be surprised if Sanaya Fagan end up in Indiana. So Sanaya, um, I was talking to my twin sister. My twin sister works with Sanaya's mother, and who said that she was not at work today. So they think that she's probably there. So, but yeah, I'm guessing Sanaya, somebody will pick her up with these last couple of picks. So should be interesting. Man, we've been going for an hour 45 already. It doesn't seem like it, but no pow, yeah. No pow. I didn't think pow really did all of that much to really. She's a good role player, but I didn't think she was necessarily like somebody that was dominating games. you already made the call. Okay. Quinterly or Sundell? Okay. Let's look at this ESPN BS best available list. Samara Spencer, JJ Quinterly. That's what you're talking about? Shooting guard. I don't know. Harmony Turner. That's another one. Liatu King. Yeah. I mean, there's still some good names that you're gonna get something from. And that's just because you got a lot of people on this list that still um, a lot of people just not familiar with because they wasn't on TV every week. And you get that in every draft, but what are you going to do about it? You can only show so many people. It's possible. It's possible. There's still a lot of good players in the draft right now. So it wouldn't surprise me if Indiana picks up Sanaya Fagan. Would not surprise me in the least. I like Rhea Marshall, to be honest with you. A 6'4" defensive player. Indiana's already got enough offense. Defense wins championships. Let's see what they do.
With the 18th pick in the 2025 WNBA Draft, the Atlanta Dream select Tahita
Pow goes to ATL. Nice. Nice. I like that. I like that. Down in Atlanta.
And if we're going to talk about three-point shooting, we might as well talk about the young woman who led the nation in three-point percentage 2 years ago when she shot 47% from the three-point line. She's really expanded her game this year. Got inside, taking floaters, able to hit in the mid-range. Constantly was off the line.
That's a good get for ATL, man. I'm calling my sister to get some tickets. That's a good pickup by Atlanta. Kev say Carla, Chicago picking like trash.
Stature and as numbers, so I'm sure they know how to
Anywhere from 10 to 20 people or more. And each and every one. Not always. Everywhere we go, it's a multitude of people that's been supporting.
It takes plenty of events. It's so unique because it's togetherness. We're talking really young age, talking about is important, and that we should be genuine and support each other and love each other. It's very important in our culture.
Yeah. They both can play perimeter defense. You're right. You're right. But we'll see who they pick.
How else were into a family of football at the age of 7? She hadn't yet.
She likes the WNBA. Like she watches Atlanta down there. She's not into it like me, but she was a basketball player in high school, and then she played like 3 sports in college. Um, so yeah, she keeps it. She keeps it. Volleyball was her sport though. So, but she keeps up with ATL. She'd be mad that the prices keep going up though at the games. So we'll see. Um, I like Pow Pow going to Atlanta though. Right, Hollywood got to be tired of talking.
Everybody there is pouring from a reaction in the room. Share with us that joyful moment, what you're seeing and experiencing there.
Delay.
This love, support, excitement.
Yeah, it is what it is. Oh yeah. I told you before, man. Both my siblings, me and all my siblings are state champions. My sister won in basketball. My big sister won in track, and I won in football. My twin sister was female athlete of the year our senior year in high school. So, Kev, you can only pick one, man. You got to make a decision, bro. Sedona Prince is still the best player available, but she's not gonna get picked. She don't get signed as a free agent. Watch, or if somebody does pick her, it won't be on the telecast. They might sneak it through something like that. But I think Sedona got too much. She got too much issue with her. So yeah, we had a few trophies. We had a few trophies. They can take Lucy Olson. All right, let's keep this thing. All right, the Fever are up. We got the next 2 picks, so let's see who we got. Let's see who we got. Michaela Timpson. Okay. There you go. Get somebody to fit the mold, to fit the team. You got a role to play. I like it. 6'2", can run the floor, can finish. There you go. There you go, Kev. There you go. That was at 9:19 p.m., 2 minutes before the pick was made. All right, so now who's the second pick? Bree Hall. Okay. Nice. I wonder why sometimes they announce the pick and sometimes they don't. I don't understand that. I wonder if that's like a choice. Maybe it's somebody there, somebody not there. I don't know. Like if the athlete is in the house, they call her name. I don't know. That's curious. That's curious. Woo. Shot over 50% in the tournament from three. So, all right, they moving.
With the 21st pick in the 2025 WNBA Draft, the Los Angeles Sparks select Sanaya Fagan.
There you go. Sanaya going to LA. Yep, there she go. Nice. Sanaya going to LA. Let me tell my sister. Nice. Nice. All right, Sanaya, congratulations. All right, now we back to Chicago.
You and I did a lot of South Carolina games this year, and every time we watched this young woman play, we would look at one another and say, she looks like a pro. And part of that is her size, of course. 6'3", has good length, but all of those other things, yes, she can score inside. She's a terrific high-low passer. She's great passing to the other big on the interior. She has range up to 7.
Good block. She's gonna be a defensive player. Like block shots. So all you gotta do is block shots. Gonna be a little bit more difficult. Yeah, you always got that. Who's gonna make the team? Who won't?
But her momentum is on fire. 10 points per game over your last 11 games. You came into your own this season for South Carolina, but you had to trust in the process. You told me that it was important for you to trust. Why? The Lord just told me to trust. My mom told me to trust. Coach Stanley has been singing your praises all year about what a leader. We asked who's the most important voice on that team. Your teammates that set you. How can we bring that piece of yourself to the WNBA and to be
Fagan. All right, Chicago, you up? Fagan and Brink Twin Towers? No, not quite. Fagan is what? 6'2", 6'3"? She's 6'3". I don't know if I would call her a tower. She's a good defensive player. Brink's a better offensive player, but they both, um, we'll see how they play. We'll see how they play. Clearly, she don't like to talk. All right. Oh, okay. Are we done with this second round? Because after the second round, I'm going to get something to eat, and we're going to end this stream. I just wanted to see. All right. What we got? What we got? Oh, with the Caitlin Clark commercial. No, and that's not where Caitlin Clark learned how to shoot. I've seen her house before. All right, Chicago, DC, Minnesota, and Connecticut. 4 picks left. We've been rocking and rolling for almost 2 hours now. Don't seem like it though, so it's been going pretty fast. So, um, Crooked Tea. Brandon Graham is sponsoring a drink called Crooked Tea. Okay. At Ladder 15 in Philadelphia. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching that Enrique and Paige show. I tell you that much. That's gonna be for real. So that's gonna be fun to watch. And we got 4 picks left. Let's go. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. I know all these people pay for these commercials, but we need to get moving. We need to get to getting. So 4 picks left. And we got who is Chicago gonna get now? Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. Visits don't really do anything for me though. Visits don't really do anything for me. Um, visits are like, all right, we know you, we like you. What do you sound like? Let me see. What's your personality like? Do you vibe with the other guys on the team? Can you take criticism? So visits are just a way to pump the draft up and get a little visibility. Yes, he is clearly on the Eagles' radar. Maybe if they get a chance to grab him, everybody on their list and everybody takes a visit, obviously is not going to get picked. So I don't get too caught up in the visits. It's nice to hear that they're doing a little bit of extra homework on some of these players. So if someone does fall to them, or you might be willing to make a trade to move things up a little bit. So I don't really take too much into it because there's so much that can go on with the draft. So much that can go on, the wheeling and dealing, the stuff that happens that nobody ever sees. So I take that for what it's worth. It's great. He's a great player. If we can get him in the steal, let's get him. But I mean, there's a couple other situations where there's some other people and other players. Do we need a tight end before we need another safety? Do we need another defensive tackle? Do we, what is Howie Roseman's what is his priority going into this draft? If you have your druthers as the Eagles organization, who do you pick first? Do you pick a D tackle? Do you pick another edge? Do you pick a tight end? Do you pick a safety? Do you pick another linebacker? What if you had your druthers? What's the number one thing you're looking for? And that's what you got to look at it as. And then once you figure that out, who's available? What is everybody else doing? And then you got to see who's going to be the first pick in the draft that shakes up the whole tree. I think Goddard will probably be traded before the draft. Huff will be a draft day trade. And I like Huff. I think Huff, he got hurt. I think they were putting a square peg in a round hole. Very similar to what they did with Hassan Reddick. Let him put his hand in the dirt and let him do what he does best. He's a pass rusher. Let him do that. Damn, Tiff. 10-4? Good Lord. Come on, Phillies. It's still early, though. I don't really, that ain't no big deal. You know my rule. I need 25 games before I start paying attention to baseball. Who got hits? Let's look at the box score real quick. Let's see. Who hit the ball today? Trey Turner, 1 for 5. Bryson Stott, 1 for 4. Bryce Harper, 0 for 5. Damn, Bryce. Schwarbs was 1 for 3. Nick Castellanos, 1 for 3 with a homer. Kelper was 2 for 4. Alex Bone was 1 for 4, so he hit the ball today. Okay. We just didn't score runs. It happens. But yeah, I'm not can't get too much into the Phillies until they get to at least the 25 games. A lot of baseball to play. What did I miss? Ray Marshall went to Connecticut. Okay. Delia Daniels went to Washington? Or went to Minnesota. Okay. Who was talking about Lucy Olsen? She went to D.C. Aisha Kulabali? Who the hell is Texas? Who is Chicago? I don't. Chicago. Oh my God. So Sedona Prince has not got drafted yet. Oh my goodness. Yep. Yep. That's an all right pick. I wasn't big on Lucy Olson. She was all right. She was good, not great. That's just how I look at it. So, um, well, I guess that was it. That's the end of the. I'm not gonna get too far in the third. At this point, I'll just watch the. I'll just watch them. I've seen enough. Okay. We got our two picks. I'm good. I'm good with that. Michaela Timpson, I'm sorry, and Bree Hall. I'm good with that. And on top of that, we got two players, both of them over 6 foot. So we got size on the court, um, and exactly the right places. We got everything we need. So um, maybe Sedona get taken in the third round, but at this point, it is what it is. I'm not worried about it. I am not worried about it. All right. I got some more content to create. So I got a lot of things to do. But that was fun watching the draft. Couple of surprises. I know some of my friends that are all about Chicago might not be happy. So it's gonna be funny listening to that commentary. Um, yeah, it's gonna be I don't know. I don't know if that was Jeff P or if that was Tyler Marsh. So we'll see. We shall see. But that was fun, man. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Look for more content coming out. We got a long week ahead of us. Um, I got a guy coming on. Oh, I can announce this now. Thursday, 8 p.m. Ian Cummings is going to be on the show with me. Ian is a draft analyst expert. This dude knows a lot about a lot of people. You could throw any name at him. He going to have a breakdown of it. His name is Ian Cummings. Let me shout out his Twitter feed first. I had him on last year. My guy knows his stuff. Knows his stuff, man. Ian Cummings, NFL draft analyst, works for PFN 365. Um, yeah, he is one of those brainiacs. He's going to be on the show Thursday, 8 p.m. I'm going to start making some promos and stuff like that tomorrow. Real excited to talk to him as we get closer and closer to the NFL draft, which is 2 weeks away. So I can't wait, man. This thing keep ramping up. We got the WNBA draft, got that out the way. Now I can concentrate a little bit more on the NFL draft. I'm working on the video about the tush push, doing that, getting more content. I got my graphics coming up. I've been moving and shaking with my graphics, getting that together. Um, yeah, man, stepping the game up. We grinding. Kev said Chicago's draft was trash. All right, we'll see, man. We shall see. Serena Sundell, she's going to Seattle. Okay, that's cool. So, all right, man. Listen, I'm gonna get up out of here and I'm gonna watch the rest of the draft on my phone because I got a little bit more work to do, and I want to give me something else to eat. So, stay tuned. Keep coming through. Invite your friends. I'm trying to do a little bit more campaigning and politicking on Facebook to get some more followers. So we got to get these numbers up. Trying to get to 7,000 subs because I got to get to 8. I got to get to 10,000 before July. So that's the goal. So we moving and we shaking, man. So I appreciate you guys joining me. We had a good time tonight. We're gonna keep it moving tomorrow. So, but stay tuned. Tell all your friends. I'll be having some content and. I don't know if you guys saw this, but let me just give you this real quick, just to give you an example of what's coming, right? So I put out a video yesterday, and this was basically it, right? So basically what I was doing was I was just kind of walking through some of the graphics that I'm doing, right? So I did just a little video of, what I'm putting together. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple more videos like this, but I'm going to release them for the members only subscribers. So if you got a membership, you're going to see it on day one. And then I'm going to leave it up for members only on like the first day or two. Then it'll be available for the public. So please, 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 if you're not a member, please be a member. I got a couple of tiers. And yeah, we're gonna keep doing it that way. I'm gonna get more into the members only content in the future. But that's where I'm starting. So check it out. Hope you like it. Give me feedback because got some cool stuff coming. Yeah, keep making it happen. So Kev, sorry about your trash draft from Chicago. Hope it gets better. But I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. Kev, Carlos, Tiffany, Alex, everybody that was in the chat today. I appreciate y'all. This was fun. And yeah, I'm gonna read about the rest of this tomorrow. So gonna be a lot of conversation tonight and through the night, man. So, but that's good. You need this conversation to make the WNBA grow. So I will holler at you out the next one. Peace and go Birds.